American Eagle, which is a brand that I wasn't too familiar with, has dropped a new commercial.
I actually had jeans from them.
Really?
Yeah, so they came to my uni, so that they mainly target to like 18 young adults.
Okay.
So hence the Sydney Sweeney using her in that ad. And so I got a pair of them for free. They're like £35, but they were like, I won't lie, they were like one of the best jeans I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh shit, look at the promotion.
But I don't really wear skinny jeans anymore anyway.
Yeah. So everyone's talking about this right now. Sydney Sweeney did a commercial with American Eagle. Unfortunately, I haven't seen the commercial people are mad at because American Eagle has taken it down since. But people are saying that this commercial, the whole concept of the commercial is talking about good jeans. Obviously, they're a brand that provide jeans. In the video, from what I've been told, is that she's wearing the jeans and she's talking about how good her jeans are. She talks about her blue eyes.
Jeans are passed down from parents to offsprings. They pass down traits like hair color, personality traits, and even eye color. I'm Sydney Sweeney, and my jeans are blue. Sydney Sweeney's jeans are great. That is the essentialness of it.
No.
But
Have you seen the commercial?
Yes, I have.
I don't have much thoughts in it because I haven't seen the actual commercial.
It's very minimal, but it does the very okay. I'm gonna talk from a communication perspective. Here's my degree.
Is it racist?
I'm going to talk from my communications perspective. This is my 2 degrees coming out here. So essentially what we get is, first off, it starts off foot to head. So already we are hypersexualizing Sydney Sweeney.
Mm-hmm.
She's constantly playing around with the buttons of her jeans, trying to do them up. So you're already thinking about sexualizing her even more.
Mm-hmm.
And it is racist. Why? Because the notions of the language used in it, where it's talking about genetics, talking about great genes, hypersexualizing an already really attractive woman, and the political narrative that's currently going on in America, knowing the history of the CEO of American Eagle, go check that out. It's a quick Google. You don't have to be really smart for that.
You get the guns ready.
And you can see there's a certain narrative towards eugenics. Now you're going to say, Maz, but that's a big leap there. I also studied A-level history. Here it comes. So when it came down to the Third Reich, which was the media and propaganda section of Hitler's program, you're going to have to censor that because I said the N-word in it.
Okay.
Yahtzee program. Joseph Goebbels, who was the head of propaganda, initially started pushing eugenics and extreme right ideas using extremely attractive and popular actresses, sexualizing them and saying that we need to make sure our genes are great, implying that there is bad genes.
Yeah.
And this is a pun on genes and genetics. And the difference between Levi's and Beyonce's is it makes it very clear about passing down good genes, whilst Beyonce's just says she has great genes because she has great genes.
I mean, let me get the horns for that because that was well that was very well said. Since recording,
And I did that drunk too.
You could have left that out. No one needed to know that.
Am I drunk?
But no, you're not drunk. You're not drunk.
Exactly.
You're sober. Since then, American Eagle have responded. Now this is crazy because what's happening? A lot of the I want to say alt-right people are like,
right, yeah.
they're really jumping into this, really defending American Eagle.
I took the mic on TikTok.
Yeah.
And not one point did I talk about being a black woman, but there was a lot of comments about being a black woman.
It's now bringing a lot of racial talks into it. Of course, American Eagle has responded. They have doubled down. They have not apologized. They have just responded. Just reading it off of here. They posted on Instagram. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Is and always was about genes. Her genes, her story. We continue to celebrate everyone wears their genes with confidence, their way. Great genes look good on everyone. and that's the response. They have taken
Then
down
why
those.
didn't you say great genes look great on everyone at the end? Just to make like it's a small copyright change. Honestly,
Yeah.
you had boards. This is not a situation where you didn't have a first draft. All you needed to do was to diversify your creative team for copyright. And you would have been able to identify this, because it doesn't take 2 degrees in communications and an understanding of Yahtzee history to understand what was going on there.
Bare shots taken. Yeah. What's your thoughts on Sydney Sweeney involvement in this?
I feel like Sydney Sweeney is really silly. Earlier on, she's really silly because she started off earlier on in the year talking about how she didn't like the fact that she was hypersexualized, and then pursues to go and do a jeans ad where she hypersexualizes herself.
Even before that, she did the bath soap. Remember, she did a bath soap which is nuts because a lot of men at first. It's hard. There's a lot to talk about this, but we're going to talk about this briefly. Sydney Sweeney is the problem as well, but there's also the audience that worship Sydney Sweeney because she did a bar soap and men just bought that shit.
So the bath soap is supposedly have her bath water in it, so it has a little bit of her DNA. For all the creeps that like that stuff.
Yeah.
But literally before she dropped that, she talked about how Euphoria had a really bad effect on her because she started to realize how people hypersexualized her and how this was affecting her in roles as well. Bear in mind, she had done Immaculate, which talks about the idea that she was meant to be this really so there's the prima-donna whore complex. Freudian. Gotta stop. I won't talk about it too much, but it's the idea that women are either really slutty or their mother. So when she was doing Immaculate, it was like a mixture of both. But it was more giving like mother, like innocence, purity, slay. And then when she'd done that, after that, she was talking about Euphoria and how she felt hypersexualized. And then she's got the new film where she's actually doing a biopic. I thought it was going to be was a position where she was going to try and push herself out of this typecast.
Yeah.
Especially after vocalizing after SNL that she feels hypersexualized.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing is her doubling down and really leaning into it. And instead of being an intersectionalized feminist, she's just saying, yeah, I'll allow you to be voyeuristic, which is look at me like an object.
Yeah. And she's done it countless times. I've seen that.
Objectify me, please. I'm Sydney Sweeney.
I think I've seen 3 brands, or at least 2.
2 brands.
There's Sasquatch. There's a Sasquatch brand she was working heavily with. I think that brand, they did 2 products together. That's where the bar soap came from. And now American Eagle.
American Eagle. And prior to that, she was the creative director of a shoe called Hey Dude.
Okay.
And I thought that was going to be a way...
Oh, shit. It's called Hey Dude. Hey, get Sydney out of here, bro. Hey, Sydney. You need to get out of here.
They were like boat shoes.
But it's called Hey Dude.
Yeah, but it's meant to...
She's playing into it.
You know, like Toms.
Toms?
You know... Type in Toms, bro.
I'm just going to see Tom the Tank Engine.
No, Tom's shoes. Those. It's kind of like that vibe. Very like...
But it's called Hey Dude is what I'm talking about. Why is it called Hey Dude?
It's just... Because it's meant to be like chill. Like, hey dude, what's up?
Okay.
Hey dude. But like, I thought that was her going, okay, like, please don't objectify me. I know I've done the bar soap situation. That was a bit awkward. There's so much more to me. And then doing this, and then also like her affiliation with certain people.
Yeah, I family members are from MAGA, right?
They had a Make 60 Great Again party, supposedly.
Make what?
Make 60 Great Again party.
Oh, and people aligned that to MAGA.
Because of the tagline and also the hats. But also...
So they're not MAGA? We don't know.
I don't know. I can't imply.
Fair.
I have to play devil's advocate here because we are trying to be a non-impartial media platform.
Trying to.
But then also she was attending Jeff Bezos's wedding in Venice.
Okay.
Yes. And then a lot of people have insinuated that's because she wants to make sure that she gets good deals with Amazon, AGM.
You know, her engagement got cancelled.
That's so off topic, Junior. So off topic.
I'm just saying that I feel like she's making some real bad moves for someone that I thought was gonna be up there with the Zendayas and the Florence
genuinely.
Pugh, and I feel like now she's doing a lot of commercial stuff. And at first, the bath salt stuff was creepy to me. I thought it was weird, but I was like, cool, you're doing it's a business thing.
I thought it was a bit. I thought it was like a social
thing.
commentary being like, guys, like this is pathetic.
Yeah.
But no, she was being for real.
But I wasn't mad at it. The American Eagle thing, I don't have much to say about it, only because I haven't seen the commercial. And I don't want to give opinions on something that I haven't seen yet. I'm only going off by what people have said online about it. I think American Eagle, from what I'm hearing, it sounds like they knew what angle they were going with and they leaned into it. I think it's same thing when Pepsi did the Coke commercial with
the protest
with Kendall Jenner. Kylie Jenner, Kendall Jenner, when she's trying to stop the war with the fight with the Pepsi. I think the same thing where I think it's the same thing with H&M when they had the coolest monkey and had it on the black kid. I think it's the same as Gucci when they had the Scully mask with
it's meant to be
the red lips.
I know it's meant to start a conversation. However, given the current political climate of it, this is not the right time to have done that stunt.
I'm not saying it's good. I'm saying
it's guerrilla marketing.
I'm seeing a pattern where these big corporations are leaning into the racial tropes as a way of marketing. Like you mentioned, you had a pair of American Eagle. I don't think American Eagle even is targeted towards black people. I think this aim is to get black people to talk about American Eagle, for black people to market it more. I think they knew this was gonna get the reaction it
purchase
did.
Levi jeans.
Because Beyonce's behind that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's there.
But
I think it's nuts. I think Sydney, I don't know what she's gonna do about it. So I don't know if she's gonna speak about it as from recording. She has not talked about this subject. I think she's gonna wait for people to cool off.
I don't think it's gonna cool off. The timing of it happening, people finding out about the party that her family had.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot to add on because now it's having a situation of affecting her family.
Yeah.
I just hope that she makes better career choices. If not, maybe get a new publicist, babe.
I think she needs. I think the boxing thing's gonna be one that after she does the boxing thing, she needs to chill.
She knows.
Stop sexualizing yourself. Because Scarlett Johansson recently spoke about how it took her ages to stop people from sexualizing her in films. Sydney Sweeney's going through the same route, and I feel like not everything needs to. I don't know her financial state, but you don't have to do everything.
And also, like, when you look down at it as well, like statistically, Gen Z and Alpha have already had discussions about how they don't want to have sexualized or sex scenes in film anyway. Yeah. So now you're limiting yourself with jobs.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Unless you're trying to hit the like 40+ market, this is not great for you, babe.
I think there's this creepy, horny men that's put Sydney Sweeney as like a goddess, and I think brands know it, so they lean into it. Sydney Sweeney knows it as well, so he leans it as well. Need to chill. If that's what you do, then that's what you're gonna do. But I think at some point she's gonna realize that she needs to. She's better than this, and she needs to do better. But yeah, I don't care about American Eagle. I never cared about them at all. Shout out to Levi.
Shout out to Levi.
Levi jeans.
Actually, pre-loved. Go and buy something secondhand. Go to a thrift store. Shoreditch has great thrift stores.
Yeah.
Thrift stores.